Hello everyone, I am Michelle. I am back with another double K-pop review. Today I will be reviewing MONSTA X Do What I Want and In the Front singles. The two singles are from the group 13 mini album The X. The album was released in September. As always, I haven't listened to the album yet. I know, the same old story. So I have to say, it's been a long time since I have done a double K-pop review. The last double K-pop review I did was TXT Chasing That Feeling and NCT 127 Fact Check, which was in February 2024. Just a year ago, which wasn't very long. Enough said, let's move on to the review. The first single I will review is Do What I Want. It was released in August as a pre-release single before In the Front. Do What I Want was a high-energy hip-hop single with a dynamic bass, punchy beats, and brazen lyrics. It was catchy and kinda unapologetic. The single is about living and doing things on your own terms. It's your life, you can do what you want. Junhoney and I.M co-wrote the single, by the way. I have to admit, I am addicted to the single. I have been listening to the single a lot. I was listening to the single while taking notes for this review. I was even bobbing my head and grooving to it. So about the members singing and rapping, I think the members singing was smooth and velvety. Junhoney and I.M rapping was sharp and brazen. Okay, I have talked enough about the single. Now I will talk about the music video. The Voxel music video was eccentric. In the video, the MONSTA X members portray hot goblins. They pull off the goblin look really well. I wouldn't mind seeing goblins like them in my dream. The group was hanging out and playing together. Kihyun and Minhyuk were competing to see who was the strongest. I think both of them were very strong. Just imagine them lifting you. Did you imagine it? Shonu and I.M were washing their car. I will let them wash my car. My car does need a wash. They were aggressively working out and doing aerobic poses. The members and backup dancers were dancing and having a dance off. The choreography was lively and sleek. The members looked good in the hip and baggy attire. Their hairstyles were on fleek. They were handsome and hot. Shonu and I.M looked good shirtless. That's the deal of them being shirtless. I ain't complaining though. On a final note, I think Do What I Want was great. I like the single and music video. So this is all to say about Do What I Want. Wanna see you in the front. Now I will review the In the Front single. The single was released in September, a month after the pre-release single. In the Front was a shouty, vivacious single with a heavy bass, dynamic beats, boastful and prideful lyrics. The single is about setting your own standards and not following anyone. You should solely focus on yourself and not on anyone else. The members singing was smooth and velvety, while Junhoney and I.M rapping was sharp and brazen, just like in the previous single. I must say I like the single. I think it was catchy and easy listening. So yeah, this is all I have to say about the single. Now we'll talk about the music video. The music video was crazy and wild. In the video, there was a man tied up in the passenger seat of a van, an inspirational quote, and Junhoney left a message in the group chat. The MONSTA X members were disrupting people and places. I.M is in the driver's seat of the van and Junhoney is just dancing. The tired man explodes into green slime. Shonu and Kihyun crash a 88-year-old grandma birthday. The two members were riding a mechanical bug in her hospital room. I guess they were her birthday gifts. Minhyuk and Hanwon were sitting and standing atop a billboard, I think. Junhoney, I.M, and Kihyun took over a TV studio. A Taekwondo kid was watching TV and one of the members covered his eyes. The members were disrupting a junior Taekwondo class. It seems the kids didn't mind being disrupted by them. The kids were eating a big ass cake. That cake looked pretty yummy. Yum, yum, yum. They were taking naps naps and practicing. The members were inside box windows. The people were stomping. Shonu and Kihan were sitting on an object and the doctors were pushing them. The grandma, Shonu, and Kihan were walking out the door coolly. The grandma pushes her walking away. She was badass. Honey was watching a music video on his cell phone when the message popped up. That's the end of the video. I think the choreography was sleek and brazen. The members looked fly and cool in the attire. They were handsome as always. On a final note, I think the end of fun single and music video was real. And that's it. I have said all I wanted to say about Do What I Want and End of Fun, so I have finished this review. It's a shame they didn't secure first place on the music shows. However, at least they made it onto the Billboard chart and set a record for first week album sales. These are two significant accomplishments. What do you think about the two singles? Which one do you like? Have you listened to the X13 mini album? Let me know. Share your thoughts. Share your opinions, engage me. Let's have a civil conversation. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.